Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Legends of Runeterra, where today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to play with Anivia. Still, let's take a look at the deck so far and what we have here. As stated before, Anivia is our go-to, right? She is the one that we will be using to win this game, win most of our games. Basically, we want to hold out for Anivia to be able to basically just consistently hit to our opponent and finish out most of our matches. Second champ that we have is Ashe. I'm thinking about taking out Tryndamere and putting an Ashe in. Only the reason we'll get to Tryndamere in a second. So we have about two Ashes, and Ashe is awesome. I love her ability to Frostbite. In this deck, we do play a lot of Frostbite cards, so therefore that's why we have Ashe. She gets stronger from it. She Frostbites her strongest enemy, and she also gives us access to Crystal Arrow, which allows us also to fill out the to end the game too also. And last but not least, Tryndamere, right? So Tryndamere is not really needed in this deck. Tryndamere was something that I put in. This is version 2. I put in where I guess I could say I was having issues kind of ending games, right? We needed something that would give us that oomph. So that's why I put in one Tryndamere. A lot of times Tryndamere is not even going to get a chance to hit. There's so many cards that play removal, frost, all kinds of things that stop Tryndamere. But still, I put them just in case, for that one chance where we need a little more, I guess you could say, manpower in order of, closing out the game. So what is in this deck, right? So at basically 1 mana, we're going to usually use Omen Hawk. We run 3 of these. This is just to boost up our top cards and hopefully give them, some 1/1, make them a little bit stronger. The second card we run is Brittle Steel. As stated before, we have a lot of Frostbite. Frostbite is what's going to allow us to hold off until the late game where Anivia actually starts to shine. And believe it or not, Ashe actually starts to shine. In the 2-drop, we have Avaros and Sentry. It's a good card. Comes out, dies, allows you to draw a card. What more can I say? And probably one of the best cards in the game is Iceveil Archer. Iceveil Archer allows you to basically stop the momentum in the right situations of your opponent, right? So they play a character, let's say it's turn 3, they play Zed. You Iceveil Archer your Zed. They used basically all their mana for Zed. They had to pass a turn. They're not going to attack a 0/3 into nothing. So Iceveil Archer is an awesome card. If you're playing anything with Frostbite or anything within a Freljord, I would definitely recommend this card. Excuse me for a second. The next we have in the 3 spot, our main creature is Rhinefang. If you're going to run anything with Frostbite, you definitely want to run Rhinefang. Anything that he attacks or strikes with a power of 0, he kills it automatically. Doesn't even care what the defense is. Next from the spell, and then also another creature we actually, before we go on spells, Shadow Assassins. Another reason why, one, is elusive, helps us. There's a lot of elusive decks. It's a good blocker to kind of help us get past some of the elusive cards. And with Omen Hawk, we could boost up basically Shadow Assassin's attack, and then also with Frostbite, it allows Shadow Assassin to block and to block safely, while also putting damage on our opponent's elusive creatures. In terms of spells, we run 3 Deny. Deny is starting to become more and more less of a good spell because so many people are playing decks with a lot of burst. But still, Shadow Owls is a big thing, so Deny will always be a big thing when we go against Shadow Owls decks. But usually a lot of people don't play a lot of fast spells. They usually play burst spells. But still, in those cases, when we need to deny those or effects from other creatures, Deny will allow us to stop those, and we run the max of 3. Next, we have Flash Freeze. Beautiful. It's a burst spell, which means it can't be denied. Another benefit of Freljord, a lot of their spells are burst speed spells. So you could play them with confidence and know that you're literally stopping at the last moment anything that your opponent's going to do. So these don't kill, but once again, it's for the stall game to get us into the late game. So let's go into 4. Oh yeah, we do have 1 Steel Tempest. Is it really needed? No, but it's just one card to help us stop and slow down, basically attack cards. 4, we already went over Ashe. The next creature we have is Kinko Lightblade. Just a simple card, another elusive, gives us life, allows us to block elusives, allows us, if they're not playing elusive, to do damage and heal up. Beautiful card. Ionia, we only run 2 of those. Allows us to put a card back in the hand. They pump up cards with different effects. You put it back in the hand, reset it. If they have a Tryndamere or a Darius, or even a Garen, we could use Will of Ionia to reset it and to stall. At 5, we run 3 of the Avarosan Heart guards. This allows us to basically pump up, basically boost our whole deck. This gives us a little more fighting power when it comes to finishing the match. And we only have 1 Rime Tusk Shaman. I would think, if anything, in most decks, we probably will want to go with 2 of these and maybe 2 of the Avarosan. Unfortunately, I only have 1 Rime Tusk. I could use actual coins to do it, but I'm kind of saving my coins and my wild cards for the champions, and only using wild cards for actual cards. So if you have 2, I will probably swap it out and make it 2 for the Hearth guard and 2 of the Shaman. At the 6th drop, the only thing we play right now is Harsh Winds, and we run 2 of those. I think 3 is a little too heavy, but Harsh Winds is a very good card for slowing down. Basically, it's the same as running Flash Freeze. It just allows us to do 2. And then finally, we already went over Anivia and Tryndamere. So the deck actually performs pretty well, I think, overall. There's some cards that I was thinking about putting into the deck. Like, I was thinking about putting in Icy Yeti as something, but for 7 at the top end and only doing 3 or less health, that kind of sucks. So I was like, I really don't want that. I was thinking about putting one of Winter's Breaths in there. Maybe not for the ability to kill at the 0 cost, but the Frostbite all enemies. But the problem is, at 7 and at a slow speed, I really don't like that effect. So the other thing I was kind of playing around with putting in is either Mina or Yone. Basically, when we come to the end of the game, to stun or recall some of their big spells into their hands. But the problem is, when I look at the recall, when you come in the late game, there's a lot of decks where you don't want to recall certain creatures that are out, like Ledros. You definitely don't want to recall Ledros back into their hand. So these are things that I'm looking at, but I'm not sure of. And then, of course, Bow Fury with the burst looks like a good spell. Could close out the game if you have an attacker, nobody blocks them. You put this on, you put 8 to them directly. That's another card that we could put in. And maybe if we do that, maybe we'll swap out at 3 the Steel Tempest, maybe for 1 Battle Fury. That might be one thing that we could try to do in order to help us out. But yeah, the deck went through a lot of changes. This is, as stated before, about iteration 2 for the deck. I think the most important card in the deck right now is definitely Anivia. Once you get Anivia going, it's crazy. One card I used to run in the deck was Dawn to Dusk. Beautiful card, right? You're on turn 9, you have Anivia out, you pull it out, Dawn to Dusk, you make 3 Anivias, they all die, they both turn into eggs. Turn 10 comes, you have 3 Anivias out, and guess what? Each of them attack, that's 6 damage to the Nexus, 6 damage to all creatures. It's a beautiful combo, but a lot of times I wasn't able to pull this card, or when I did have the card, it was in inopportune situations, so I wound up just taking it out. It's a fun little, neat, cute little trick to pull off, but maybe you might have a little bit more better luck with it. But yeah, Dawn to Dusk with Anivia is insane. Especially when all 3 of them could turn back into Anivias, because they, from ephemeral, I don't know why I say ephemeral, the Anivias will automatically die, turn back to eggs, and then they'll all turn back into Anivias. Beautiful combo. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. This is the deck tech real quickly. Hope you enjoy the matches. Until later, stay safe, keep gaming. This is Khan signing off. Peace. Three Nivias!
A new era begins! I bring the storm!
Three storms! Way too late, way too late. Each of them doing 2 damage, so that's 6 damage across the board. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it's 6 damage to all their creatures and 6 damage to their nexus. And then you gotta compete with destroying that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty nutty.
You'll thank me later.
Of course, I did it a little bit too early. You're supposed to do it on 9, so that way when turn 10 comes around, they automatically turn. But it is what it is. I'm okay with sacrificing this. Our opponent tells me that they're going to put that right back in their hand. That's why they didn't block. So they're going to play the 3-2 elusive, puts it back into their hand. That's what they told me. See? I could tell. Trust me, you could tell.
These old eyes still see far and clear. I know a way.
It's a 4-3 because it got the boost from the old man. The 1-1 boost.
In Avarosa's name. You call that sneaky?
Oh, you don't want to allow me to draw a card? You suck. Stop thinking ahead, opponent. Stop thinking ahead.
The order rewards
Yeah, that sucks. Where's our challenger wolf? We need you. Not this hawk. Omen hawk. I was going to say Suntail hawk like I was playing Magic. Suntail hawk.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
Yeah. That's 6 damage. We can mitigate 6 of it. I'm just going to take it for right now. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Yeah.
Step lightly. My training.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Alright, these are going to come in handy next turn because we got to start mitigating some of our damage. So we're going to play these 2. I'll probably block here, and I'll probably block here. Do I want to get greedy? Nah.
For the homestead.
Let's get that block out of the way right now. Let's get that block out of the way right now. Yep.
Go.
Yep. Alright, that'll help out a lot. So we're on turn 5.
Everything's better with company.
Yeah, we could kill you. Let's put you out first. There we go.
Do not fear the shroud.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill you too, Zed. Actually, no, we can't kill you. Fuck. But we can stop you though.
They followed the wrong master.
They followed the wrong master.
I have many things.
Man, this guy's calling game over already. Jeez. Jeez, dude. Really? You think it's game over already?
Look out for reavers.
Jeez.
Eyes open.
Oh, nice. Dave, this might get countered, but let's get the counter out of their hand. Let's get the counter out of their hand. That's fine.
Alert the village.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll take that. It's too expensive. Especially if they're playing Ionia and they could put it back in my hand for 4. That's way too expensive. We gotta plan for the future.
The dark beckons.
There we go. That's fine.
They cannot strike what they cannot see. Strength and grace.
Laurent, yep. Please give me a deny. That's not a deny, but it'll help.
They'll never see us coming.
That's fine. That's 2.
Aha!
That's fine.
Odds and fair.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I sense fear.
Alright, let's put it out. If they put it back in my hand, they put it back in my hand. We're okay with it.
For my homeland.
Should kill these two.
This is my opponent?
That's fine.
Hold up.
That's fine. Now they can counter it since I have no denies. Tick tick shush.
This will not take long.
And deny it. They're gonna deny it because I don't have anything, of course. Do we need both of these next turn? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that next turn.
My life for the order. The Yordle here's with me.
That's fine. Those are things I can't attack, I can't do anything against, right? But we have lands, we have different things we could try. Alright, Anivia's 4/6. That'll help. We have 12 mana, so we can do 2 of these.
You are toast. Aha!
That's fine.
We go as one.
I will endure. The chill before the storm.
I don't know why this guy keeps saying good game all the time. Nah, he keeps saying that it's good game. He keeps giving me the it's over symbol. And I'm like, I don't understand why you keep doing that, but that's fine. This last card is a deny.
Snow, wind, and ice. It's too late for you.
We should clear everything except for this. This is the only card we can clear. Everything else should die. Unless he denies it. Which is fine. He has overwhelm, so he's going to continue to keep doing damage.
Silent as death.
We'll play this. We need to draw a card. Oh, finally, Ashe. Nice of you to show up to the party. Kind of late. Well, we'll see if they have enough to beat this here. I know one of their cards is a deny. I knew one of them was a deny. Because they left it there, I knew one of them was a deny. Now, do they have the last pump needed to win this match? They need +3. Do they have it? Nope. Oh, beautiful. Nice. They got me down to 1. That's match, folks. Well, we'll see. It should be match.
Stronger than my left arm.
She goes up because, believe it or not, and Lord, these two are actually husband and wife. There we go. Good game, buddy. Good game. I don't know why they kept giving me the symbol like the game is. Anivia is good, but we could get that later. We're gonna place one of those. Okay, so be it. That's our hand. Yeah, stun's the hardest thing for us to deal with.
You'll soon understand my methods. D for 2.
Alright. Alright, so we'll do this.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
So we're on evens. Alright.
There's always a way
That's
out.
fine.
Safeguard our homes.
Why would you not block? Okay. Why would you just take the 2? That makes no sense, but okay, whatever.
Quietly now.
Sure. You got something to kill it? You do, you do.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
Alright, we'll pass.
Bring me tea.
I don't know
To gain
what
the strength
he's
of my life.
buffing, but we're gonna have to kill it.
In Avarosa's name.
Of course. I'm okay with that.
I am the blade in the darkness.
I knew you had Zed. That's why I let my guy go, so I wanted to save it.
Ready the torches.
Alright, so let's see what we could do. See what he has. Because he has something. Nope, he doesn't. Alright, well, Zed dies. That was weird. Do you have another Zed? That was weird. Huh. That was weird. We'll throw out one of these hawks, see what happens. That's fine. We'll pass.
I stand for Noxus.
Oh, that's fine. We'll do this then.
Silent as
We'll draw a card. Another Ashe. Meh. We'll throw him out.
A true Freljordian welcome.
We will not fail.
That's fine.
I will play my part.
Question is, do we want to,
Unconventional.
Alright, let's see if we can get another,
The dark beckons.
okay, that'll work. Because if he has his Zed.
My
Haha!
axe is ready.
Darius!
Strike.
Darius, huh? Oh, Darius, you ain't got nothing.
Winter take you. I'll show you how it's done.
Ooh, he's banking on this. He's banking on this. Interesting.
If it's a fight they want,
You cannot escape. It's too late for you.
So that's not enough. So let's do this.
extra muscle never hurts.
Goodbye.
My sweet one!
All the world on one arrow.
Don't play Darius. That would be a mistake.
My axe is ready. While they waver, strike.
Okay. Okay.
They cannot hide.
I earned my rank.
time is right. Strike now. Avarosa, guide me.
We'll bank it until we get something good. That's a good finisher.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
Alright, well, we'll use this so that they can't do anything. That ends their turn.
A gift from Avarosa.
Bing! Oh, your turn's done? Okay. Didn't know. Yes, good game. Oh yeah, definitely a good game.
Avarosa, stand together!
We could have used this and just ended it.
How did that move go?
Now we're gonna make sure Darius dies.
The time is right. Strike now.
I want to make sure that he's good and dead. Now that's probably a misplay on our part because we probably could have ended. We could have just froze them, and we would have did 5, 8, 10, 17. Yeah, we would have had enough to end it. So it was on my part. We could have ended the game last turn, and I didn't. We could have just froze their 2 people, started it. Darius would have got froze by Ashe, and then we would have been able to hit directly. We gotta be better next time on picking that up.
My axe is ready.
It's not even worth doing it if he attacks. Ashe, he dies, yeah.
This is our homeland!
I'll protect the villages.
Save the host! Nothing escapes my watch.
And now, I'll say goodbye, because this now should begin. The people giving the early goodbyes when you got cards in your hand. Why are you saying bye? Why are you saying good game? Oh gosh, let's replace one of that. Let's replace one of those and let's move on. Alright, we'll take it. What a weird draw. Oh, I act first? Cool. Let's just... Oh, I'll take that. Bing. That's fine. I'll attack, they'll block, we'll kill each other. That's fine. Bam! That's how we do it. Let's see what they have at a 2-drop. Oh, that's good.
You'll soon understand my methods.
I'd rather bank it. I could have just took the two and banked the two, but that's fine. Interesting. We'll pass.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting place.
Or we don't really have a 3-drop to play, and we get to bank most of this, which is cool. That'll work.
Full speed ahead.
We'll take the 3, unless they play any trick. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're gonna play Ashe. We're gonna play our Ashe right now.
All the world on one arrow.
She helps us out now. That's fine. Anivia's good.
As the arrow flies. Hold up.
That's nice. Go back to your hand. Now, do they have 2 denies? They have 1. We could deny it. But I think instead of wasting our deny and having them waste the deny, we're just going to do this.
The time is right. Strike now.
We're just going to boost the Ashe up, and we're going to hit it. That's fine. 1 deny out of their hand. We still do damage.
They'll never see us coming.
Yeah, that sucks. I should have saved the denied. I should have denied to save Ashe that turn, but it happens. Alright, let's draw a card. We got another Ashe.
Order rewards its faithful.
I'll take that. That's fine.
They cannot hide. Where are you going?
Of course she has something, yep. That's fine. Put this out.
Winter is the Freljord's true
I should
ruler.
stop that.
Ice runs in our veins.
Huh? Another deny.
A true Freljordian welcome.
So he has something. Yeah, he has something. I knew he had something.
It's too late for you.
Good news is they're out of spells, right?
The ice.
So that's the good news. They're out of spells.
Here in your time of need. The Yordle here's with me.
Arrows at the ready.
They're out of spells. That's fine. We will take this trade all day, every day.
Rend the skies.
Now, the question is, do they have
Ever watch.
an avalanche? We could stop that. And they can't stop us. That's fine.
This is our time.
Anivia kills their one creature. That's fine.
They cannot strike what they cannot
You shouldn't have
see.
did that, but I'll take it.
Step lightly. Strike for the balance.
Yeah, sure.
I sense fear.
I'm okay with that. Let's plus everybody.
For one Freljord.
You got nothing. The problem is they wasted a lot of their spells early. But I mean, it wasn't like it was a waste. I mean, they did it within reason, right? So now their creatures die. They could get blocks off, but their creatures die. Unless they have a counter. But I have a counter for their counter, so... Their creatures, you know, they're going to take a hit. They can block whoever they want. They're not killing it. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, that makes sense. Goodish. So you get rid of my my healer. Goodish. The dude still dies though. You have no board. I do. Which I'll take. You could put this out, but I'm gonna wait and see if we get an Ashe or Trendemir. Oh, we'll take that.
The dark beckons.
We'll pass.
Silent.
That's
as
fine.
death.
That sucks, but that's fine. Oh my goodness, dude. Man, did they luck out. Man, did they luck out.
I know a way.
Alright, let's end this.
Arrows at the ready.
So they're down to 5. They got block 5 damage.
Don't want any trouble.
That should be matched. Good try. Good match. Elusive is a problem, but we were able to get past that. We're gonna get rid of both of these. Unfortunately, with stuns, Ionia is not gonna help us at all.
You'll soon understand my methods.
This will tell me if they have the 1-3-2 that allows him to put him back in his hand if he takes this block or not. They don't. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, I'll take that. We will definitely take that.
One sprint for each crab I saw today.
That makes sense. Questions, do we want to take 2? Nah.
A chill in the air.
Let's attack.
My arrow won't miss. This isn't part of the training.
Makes sense. I would take that block too.
My sweet button.
Do you have Zed?
What would you wish to learn?
That guy's a good card. We're gonna play Omen Hawk. I keep wanting to say Suntail Hawk, but Omen Hawk. That's that magic in me. So they're at what, 4? So is this the time when we get Yasuo? If you have Yasuo, we got some things to help us against Yasuo. Of course, they have a lot of burst tricks to put them back in their hand, but we'll see what we get. Cost all their mana to do it. They want to put, if they do want to put out Yasuo. Okay, they recall him. Makes sense. So let's stop their attack.
Not and ready.
Alright, let's pull him out. You don't want to pull out Zed. That makes sense. Yep, we'll bring that out.
Arrows at the ready.
So this should block here. He should block there. Yep, and we get in 5 damage. I'm okay with that.
The final lesson.
Yeah, a lot of creatures they've been pumping. Alright, let's bank the 2. Alright, so we got Anivia coming next turn. We gotta watch out with the Yasuo because it can kill Anivia very quickly. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let's put this out. That leaves us out with a deny. Not that there's many things we can actually deny. And this could at least block him without him doing any pumps. But there's plenty of stuff that they could do to pump him up, so we'll see. Alright, stun my 5/5. Oh, stun my 2/2. Interesting, okay. That brings him up. Makes sense. You know, he's a
Here comes some of
6'6",
your
he
own
can
stupid.
attack freely. Do want to take 6 damage? I think not, right?
Stay back. Stand and defend. Save the homestead.
Alright, we bank 3. Another deny. Don't care for that. I don't really want to play Anivia right now, but I'm going to. I really don't want to.
Think you're fast? Cute.
Okay. Makes sense. Kind of want to pass it.
My war host awaits.
Yep, I'm okay with that. That doesn't help me. We're going to stop that. We're not going to keep them from upgrading unless they have another deny to counter my deny, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Do we want to deny their deny? So they're coming in at 7, 12 damage. You get a free card. Let's take it. Get a free card out of
See
it.
the Demacian border from here. The world waits, begging for dominion.
Alright.
With me! Close the distance!
Yeah. I protect this place.
Alright, let's block where we can.
This is our homeland! Till the end. Alert the village!
Ah, now we get it. Oh, now we get Ashe. Thank you, Ashe.
You return hope to this broken land. Together, we'll find peace for the Freljord.
Anything for the right coin.
Oh, I did not mean to pass that. That was my fault. I did not mean to pass that, folks.
I'm getting
I did not mean to pass that.
with me. Close the distance.
I protect this place. Lead the target. The time is right. Strike now. Avarosa, guide me. Tomorrow we rise new.
Curse you.
Pledge yourself to
That's
the
fine.
shadow.
This is our time. Avarosa, stand together.
I gotta counter this, right? I have to. They have a counter deny for my deny, they have a deny. There's nothing I could do, right? I have to deny their deny.
Don't look twice.
Yeah, deny is correct.
Into darkness.
Saved the ship set.
All will kneel before Noxus.
That's fine.
With me.
I will endure.
Oh, they're saying good game, so I guess they've won. They got something. No, they don't.
I will be reborn. The Order rewards its faithful.
Well, that'll help. I guess they're saying good game because they don't have anything. Yeah, they're not doing anything, so yeah, this must be match.
Eternal winter.
Noxus. No.
Definitely a better showing today than the other guy.